Hello friends, Kyo wa Shibrashi Hide. You must be wondering what is this new sentence. Kyo wa Shibrashi Hide. Today is a wonderful day. That's what I meant by in a Japanese language. So you must be thinking, why Japanese today? So this is not a Japanese class, but I heard there are beautiful philosophies and principles are there in Japanese, which I learned some time back from one of my friends. I thought which I should share it with you today. All right. So there are many principles, but today I'm going to talk about two simple principles. Are you ready for it? Great. So there is something called Wabi-Sabi. Okay, Wabi-Sabi is a principle which talks about finding a beauty in an imperfection, okay, and loving that particular imperfection in that particular, loving that beauty in that imperfection, okay. So it is extensively used, it started somewhere by ancient Zen Buddhism, okay, and it really started spreading extensively in Japanese. So based on that, a lot of concepts started working. Like for example, if you look at it, some of the artifacts, some of the interior decorators, or some of the crockeries, which is made, or of some imperfect shapes. But imperfect shape is created over a period of time, naturally. I mean, it is created, intentionally, to give that, rusty look, or to give that mud look, or to give that little, old pattern look, right? But however, in the olden days, it was more like the lesson is to learn the imperfection of the nature and start loving it. That is the main, motto of teaching this particular principle. Okay. So why is this today we are talking about it? So what happens in life when, let's say, you are setting a particular goal and then you are going through a particular journey, right? In that journey, when you are going through that, maybe you have a particular action plan, but surely you may not get exactly the results what you wanted to get. You may get some imperfections because of external force or internal force. It may get some kind of imperfections. So you must learn to love it. You must learn to accept it and then keep moving on, right? So in the same way, but it doesn't, this particular Wabi-Sabi concept doesn't talk about you actually bringing a kind of carelessness in your routine. It talks about you need to give 100% to the activity. You must try to really work towards your goal. But however, at times the nature, because of external force, you may not get what you wanted, or you may go through certain difficult path. When it happens, you should learn to accept it. You should learn to love it and then keep moving on. At the same time, when you reach a goal, you would have imagined a particular achievement, when you reach a goal, but maybe possibly you have got less than what you wanted, or maybe you got it different than what you wanted, or there is some kind of imperfection in your achievement. So still, don't feel sad about it. Start loving it, accept it, and then keep moving on. That's what it talks about in the Jain Buddhism in Japanese language. Okay. So practice this principle. I'm sure you will really, start feeling happy about it. Okay, Wabi-Sabi. Wabi-Sabi is a fantastic principle to stay happy. You need to give your 100%, but if whatever the way results, some kind of imperfection happens. So one more example I'll say. For example, let's say you have a family of 4. So if not necessary every time things happens in your family as per your expectation, there could be some kind of imperfection, right? Maybe your children or your spouse or your parents or your relatives, somebody, have some different, way of talking, different attitude, different approaches. Same thing happens in the office and business. So those things may happen, right? There could be some kind of imperfection either because of certain external forces, right? So we should learn to love it. We should learn to accept it and then keep moving on. So it's a wonderful principle. Okay, hope you really like it. That's one. Now the second principle of Japanese is Kaizen. Kaizen is very well used in the, it actually started somewhere in the after the World War II, to reduce the waste and increase the productivity of the various departments, in those days, government departments. But however, I think that Kaizen has been very well used extensively in the lot of industries nowadays, where what happens is that in that principle, you have a kind of method is talking about how do you achieve your big goal by doing your everyday small actions and then steps. Okay, so I take a couple of examples. Let's assume that as simple as you are actually sitting along with your few friends, and then where a couple of friends are talking about a particular subject of maybe political subject or a kind of general subject. They're talking extensively, but you are not aware of anything about the subject, so you wanted to talk more about it. Then what is the simple thing you should know, you should do? You should you should learn about it, right? So is it that can you learn everything today? No, you have to put a plan towards it. Same thing, let's say that you are a maybe kind of you are just a kind of new employee in a particular job, right? Or you are a new business man who started your business. You want to achieve a particular things in your life. So to achieve certain things, you cannot do everything in one night, overnight. You have to do it step by step process. But in that step by step process, you need to start bringing some kind of consistency, some kind of a regular routine, to achieve a bigger goal. So as simple as, like, let's assume that you wanted to improve your muscle mass in your body, right? So it is not that you go to a gym for in 4 hours in a week and then you get a kind of muscle mass. It is not going to be happening. But maybe you actually bifurcate it into a kind of 20 minutes every day. Do it for 4 months. Possibly you will gain the muscle mass. Same way, like if you wanted to gain a knowledge of a particular subject, you cannot gain a knowledge just overnight. You need to spend every day maybe reading 2 pages or 3 pages of a topic of that related to that particular subject, and then start gaining a kind of knowledge. Are you getting? So I'm just trying to really pack it up in a small version and then trying to share it with you so that you can do a lot of research and then learn about it. Kaizen is a big, if you really start really doing a lot of many courses available to do a kind of Kaizen, right? To practice, some big companies practice Kaizen on various aspects. Doing a small actions every day, which can help you to achieve a kind of bigger goal in your future. So Kaizen is also one of the wonderful principle. So start thinking small. Maybe a small step today can help you to really achieve a biggest goal in next 1 year, 2 year, 3 year time, or maybe 6 months, 3 months time. So taking small steps is very good. So Kaizen teaches us how to bring a discipline and how to do that small steps every day and day out, so that over a period of time you can achieve, bigger results. Hope you really like this topic of Wabi-Sabi and Kaizen. There are many principles in Japanese. However, these are the 2 things which I thought it's very short and sweet to share with you. If you really like this video, please share with your friends, and you can press a like button, and you can subscribe if you are already not done, and you can also give your suggestions. If you think you have any specific questions or suggestions, you can please give it in the YouTube Messenger. I'm more than happy to explore it and then see and respond back to you. Okay, take care and have a wonderful day.